Hey. So those who know me know that I'm a massive fan of the comic book run Old Man Logan. This is the comic. This is the author's signature. I enjoy this book a lot. So whenever I heard they were going to be adapting it for Hugh Jackman's final Wolverine movie, I was like, yeah, makes sense. It's not going to be Old Man Logan though. It's not the actual story. Um, Actual story involves a lot of Marvel characters that Fox doesn't have the rights to. Hawkeye is it's a road trip with Hawkeye who's blind. They drive the spider buggy. There's a lot of old Marvel villains in it. The Hulk is one of the main antagonists. It's not going to happen. Turns out, you know, off all that, I was like, well, this is not going to be Old Man Logan. This is going to be some other poor attempt at it. You know what? I'm fine with it now because this trailer made me do a 180 completely. This trailer is amazing. Um, it's almost it's cheating by taking a trailer for an old and using snippets of an Old Man Logan storyline and mixing it in with Johnny Cash's Hurt, not Nine Inch Nails' Hurt. Johnny Cash's Hurt, the one that you cry at. It's a work of art. And this is the trailer I'm ranting about. So we open with Charles Xavier, Patrick Stewart, who's got to be like 100 years old in this film. He's really old. It looks like he's got cataracts. His hair is grown and it's a mess. He's all grizzled. He's living in this knocked down water tower, which I guess is like impromptu Cerebro. The world is just this wasteland. Logan says the world's moved on. Mutants, they're all gone, which is a little something from the book. They touch on it in like one scene. Emma Frost says to Wolverine at one point, "Yeah, remember the time there were mutants? Yeah, we were just an evolutionary blip. There was no we're the next step. It was a thing that happened for a generation and now it's done. That was it. So maybe it's that mutants aren't born anymore, and yet into this story comes this girl, um, who's who needs protection, I guess, seemingly from these government types who drive big SUVs in a Mad Max style countryside. And then it just becomes, if they're going to eschew a lot of the Old Man Logan tropes and just have it be Lone Wolf and Cub with Wolverine and X-23, I can dig that. I can watch that certainly. A lot of the things from Old Man Logan they did in the Wolverine movie. He's a pacifist at the start of the story. He won't pop his claws. Yeah, that's fine. I've seen that. I don't necessarily want to see that again, but that's fine. In this one, we see him putting on his shirt and he's bruised when he gets hurt more because he's getting old. Man Logan. His healing factor isn't what it was. It's falling apart. He's falling apart. He gets wounded. He has scratches. He's grizzled. He's drinking more. It's not Wolverine in his prime. It's not what he was. He can get beat up now a lot. And it's really affecting the way the music swells, and we see that Wolverine is going to protect this girl from whoever these guys are. She's got to be X-23. There's a line where Professor X says, she's like you, very much like you, which could just mean she's a mutant, Logan, or she's your clone daughter, Logan, which is cool. And there's a little Easter egg in that this is directed by James Mangold, who directed Wolverine, but also directed Walk the Line, Johnny Cash. So it all ties in. I like it. Little glimpses of a few other characters there. A lot of it is just people on SUVs shouting. And there's a little. If you watch the R-rated one, there's a brilliant scene involving a guy's skull. But I saw a little bit of Calabac, who's an X-Men villain from way back when, with Stephen Merchant just yelling. But this movie looks so. I mean, we get the obligatory. He's running in a forest with wife beaters and charging at people. That's fine. I just hope it doesn't jump the shark and we don't end up fighting a robot again in the third act for some reason. A samurai robot. Like the Wolverine was great until he had to fight a samurai robot and it felt weird. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. Hurt has been in my head all day now. I can't stop singing it. But this trailer rocked, and now this movie that I didn't really care about, I'm sold on. I'm down for. I mean, we were gonna check it out. Now we're excited and we're gonna set our clocks for Hugh Jackman's last entry. If he dies in this movie, he's going out strong. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Logan, that movie. And if you like this vid, please click like, subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz. All the best.